So, good morning again. Today I'm here to talk about an essential yet often overlooked component of a thriving university. That's faculty leadership. Um, we often discuss leadership as a top down concept, something done by deans and presidents. But as the context highlights um, earlier in our coursework, university leadership is incomplete without faculty leadership. Your day to day actions in the classroom, the lab, and the hallway are true measure of institutional quality. The expectation is simple yet profound. Leadership is a mind matter. It's about commitment to doing things the best possible way. This isn't just a nice ideal, it's a professional imperative. So, I'll be discussing various things that might help faculty leadership. First, I will discuss the three pillars of faculty impact. The faculty effect must be felt by your students and the university. My expectations are focused on three core pillars where your leadership manifests. Number one, pillar one is excellence in core duty, which is teaching. Yeah. Now, what's the expectation? You must lead in your specific teaching activity. You are the ultimate authority and guardian of quality in your own classroom. Now, what's the rationale for that? The context warns of one bad apple principle. Mediocre teaching from one faculty member can disproportionately damage the image of the entire institution. We expect teaching in the best possible way, not just adequate, but exceptional. Pillar two, cultivating collegiality. The expectation. Extend the commitment to excellence to your peers. We expect interacting with colleagues and encouraging colleagues in the best possible way. The rationale here is that this builds positive culture that sustains an institution. It's about being supportive. It's about being a supportive, constructive part of the academic community, a true team player. Then the pillar three, the refined art of communication. The expectation, this is perhaps the most crucial for long-term leadership potential. Sorry. We expect you to master the difference between speaking to and speaking with. The rationale here is whether speaking to students or engaging with counterparts, effective faculty leadership requires a refined tongue. You must be intentional about speaking with and not to counterparts, ensuring all interactions are respectful, empathetic, and constructive. Second, I will discuss leadership material mindset. The core of being leadership material is a state of mind on self-governance and emotional maturity. The context makes a powerful statement about the doctorate. That is, it is an expectation that once you earn a doctorate, you are extensively refined enough to manage your emotions. The golden rule here is biting the tongue. The expectation, again, is that you must always bite the tongue before using the tongue. This is the toughest form of self discipline in faculty life. So what is the rationale? Emotion overtake is an inextricable ghost that undermines faculty effectiveness and disqualifies potential leaders. Your words touch the lives of students and colleagues. A true leader understands this power and uses the tongue as a tool for building, not tearing down. The restraint is a critical indicator of your readiness for institutional leadership. Observing the rules. The expectation here, we expect you to observe both written and unwritten rules of doing things the best possible way. The rationale here is that the written rules are policy, the unwritten rules are the professional ethos. They respect the empathy, the maturity that defines a great academic school environment. So, in conclusion, the path to institutional leadership is that faculty leadership is not a title, it's a daily practice. When you consistently operate in the best possible way, when you teach with excellence, collaborate constructively, and communicate with deliberate grace, you create an effect that is felt. And here is the critical insight. University leadership listen attentively when their faculty members speak. The consistent commitment to excellence and emotional maturity is how faculty leadership materials are identified and secretly invited into institutional leadership. Be the leader you are meant to be today, and your future in university leadership will fend you. Thank you for listening, and bye.